10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
3, 2,
1.
0.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Dash League Network presentation. We are deep in Season 6 playoffs. Now, in Walker Tier today, the teams that we have for you are HAXX versus Fire, Fire versus HAXX, and this is a battle for third place. It's going to be a good one today because this is the one that determines whether or not Fire or HAXX will go home with actual prizes. So this will be good. Let's go ahead and talk about lineups and see what we got going on today. Both teams trickling in. HAXX with the first of 5. Fire should have their 5th, but just waiting for him to come back into the lobby, and then we'll get the show on the road. Looking at maps for today, predetermined. It could be best of 5 or best of 3, determined previously, decided on a best of 3, and these are the maps today, all played on Amsterdam, a Launchpad, Waterway, and a stadium, going back to the OG maps. Now, this is not the first time these two teams have faced each other this season or in playoffs. Well, actually, yeah, first time in playoffs, but not this season. They have had 2 previous matchups before. Both have been close, and let's discuss those briefly here. For the first matchup back in August of 17 in Cycle 2, HAXX versus Fire. Fire took it in a 2-0. However, both maps, I would have to say, were fairly close. Both teams making it to 100% from both sides with notable performances from White Wolf and Rocky James. That being said, HAXX did dominate on the quarry domination, the 3-0. Fire bringing it back for Stadium with a pretty dominant 300 to 197. For the second matchup in Cycle 5, this second time a rematch on their part. Once again, a 2-1, once again in favor of Fire, this time with a Launchpad and a Volcano. Things swapped this time a little bit. HAXX actually taking the W on the Launchpad, but losing the domination. A swap from the previous match. And then once again, Fire staying consistent with that stadium and taking the win there. So it's a 2-0 victory in favor of Fire coming into this third place matchup. But as we know, things can happen, playoffs happen. We don't know what could happen. These teams already fairly close in terms of skill. I think this is going to be a really close matchup. We'll see if HAXX can finally bring the win today where it counts, or will Fire stay consistent and true and earn them those prizes today. Looking at current lineups, we've got really strong members on both sides. And I would say these are starting lineups. But for Fire, we've got White Wolf, Airwolf, the 2 wolves back and back. Airwolf mixing the last of the semifinals, and they probably missed his presence there. We got Kyron, Tenacious Dave, and of course, you all know Jelly Arthur. On the side of HAXX, we've got Drevney, D9, Tom, Rocky James, and Brave Sir Robin, captain. So these are all names that I recognize, we've seen play all season. Notably, I will say Lally Alley missing from HAXX's side. He's been a pretty consistent starter on their team. Maybe she'll come in for our second map today, but hopefully we see her in. Otherwise, I don't see many weaknesses on either side for each team. They all have their roles. It'll be a good one. Couple of players to look out for today, but White Wolf was absolutely tearing it up in the last semifinals, getting an astonishing, I want to say 4,000 to 5,000 in top scoring over the entire map. We'll be looking for a strong performance from him today. A couple of consistent performers on HAXX's side, but Rocky James and Tom notably have been very strong for HAXX. We'll be seeing if they can counter White Wolf and the other wolf and all the firepower coming from Fire. All right, but starting off with a Launchpad, we are not playing with a payload mutator today. It's going to be just a straight up, you get to your objective marker and you've got to finish it. Going for the win today. Tossed a poll up here. We'll see what our commentators have to say. There's a majority vote in favor of HAXX, and I will say, in terms of voting consistency to the actual outcome, it tends to favor the opposite of votes from what I've seen. Maybe things have changed in the second half of the season, but we have more HAXX supporters out here today. All right, so just about 5 more minutes before time limit is reached. Both teams should be gearing up. Getting close to getting started. This is a mid-match matchup here, so some people may not be aware. Will be recorded, and You'll be able to watch it later. But the most important part is just to simply get these matchups done. Hate to see playoff matches go to a forfeit if we can avoid it, and usually they don't. So, I mean, this is where it counts. Want to make sure you show up today, and not only show up, but show up with your best lineup if possible. That means miss a few real life responsibilities, whether it's work or schoolwork, homework, you know, or even classes. You know, it's Dash League. There's stuff involved. I would recommend it just this one time. If there's any excuses, it's got to be at playoffs. Be looking for a really good variety of weapons from both teams, and honestly, I'm not sure which team is better known for their versatility when it comes to the various weapons and loadouts they decide to use, but we'll expect to see rockets, shocks, SMGs, shotguns, maybe even some staples, plenty of pistols, maybe some shields. Hopefully some shields. It's all up for grabs from both these teams. We'll see who can use it to the best of their ability today. All right. HAXX looking like they're finished with their strat talk, coming to the center. Fire meeting them there. Likely be starting this in just a couple minutes, if less than that. HAXX side getting ready, finishing off last second preparations here. White Wolf showing off his moves. Jelly Arthur completely unaware. Third place and finals for Walker and Sprinter tier happening throughout this week and into the weekend, so stay tuned for those. I don't think the other matches have yet been scheduled, but they should be happening soon. Dasher tier, which is finals, will probably be delayed until the 18th. I don't quite know the information. I'm not captain, so just saying. But be looking out for the next couple weeks of matches. They'll be wrapping up this playoff. Let's see what. Okay. Jelly Arthur coming in for a close-up greeting, but let's get the show on the road. Fire versus HAXX, third place. Who will take the prizes home today? We're gonna see. Starting off, Jelly Arthur in the first slot. Going for that alley dash pickup. And we see shock players in the back for Fire. Hopefully have time to get there with some dash resources.
Match starts in 3.
You're seeing an X outside of house setup from Fire. Looking to survive. And Kyron will start us off with a shot kill on D9. Some house battling going on. Kyron with another pick. 2-0 currently. Still rocking those shocks. D9 will take out Jelly Arthur sitting in the top house and take another. White Wolf clearing out the house, trying to go for a third. Needs to get those shocks, but Kyron unstoppable at this point with a 4K kill streak with shocks still alive. Finally getting taken down by Drevny, who hops back on cart to get him moving. And that's a house wipe at this point. Still some red in the area, but some push opportunity from HAXX here. They can get some forward presence and an early push. A nice second pick from Drevny, already with 2 frags in this life. Fire coming back to cart with some more activity. Multiple pushing, one through Staples, one flanking around. Tenacious Dave and White Wolf getting picks, but B9 will trade out, taking out Tenacious Dave. Hart is seeing a lot of contestation from the red side. Fire absolutely laying it on, and we're seeing an early stop here, trying to make up some time with a triple stack. But oh, and a huge rocket kill from Jelly Arthur, 3 on cart, and that is the danger of a triple stack. Jelly, that's going to burn a lot of time in favor of Fire. And I think they're lacking a little bit of forward presence here. They need to get those disruptors up so Jelly Arthur cannot set up with those heavies. And a nice pick, Rocky James taking down Jelly Arthur. Will also take out Chiron before Airwolf trades him out. Getting angle on card. Airwolf setting up in the shield room. They get a nice assassination attempt right on cart, taking out D9. Coming in for another cycle, and I love this counter-clockwise cycle through the shotgun, or through the shield room, and Drevny with a 2-pick going down on cart to Jelly Arthur's rockets. In danger now, Rocky James once again taking out rockets. Giving some space towards HAXX. Give me 1 second. Slowing down a little bit around the bend, about 40 seconds. I'd say about 20 seconds behind pace. These rockets from Fire have been an absolute menace towards cart. Focus is directed towards Jelly Arthur, but Fire has a strong forward line, keeping a nice buffer, and there's really not been much of a flank access to rockets. Single rocket unable to finish him off, and Danger finally taking out Drevny with just a sliver of health. Cart getting some movement now under SMG bridge. HAXX making up some time. Tom looking to get a pick. We'll pull back. Try to get a natural group up with this team with some health resources. Trying to open up those flanks and routes. Cart still down. A few blue down. Fire still set up. With rockets still raining down onto cart. But we're seeing movement under the SMG bridge. 2.5 minutes. And it looks like multiple red go down. But White Wolf coming in, cleaning up from behind. Stopping it. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Plenty of time for both a checkpoint and a checkpoint hold. D9 taking out the single red. White Wolf trading him out. Coming in to hold the shield flank there. Trying to clean up, and he does, taking out Tom from behind. Fire setting up for a nice hold. Seeing a group up coming in from HAXX, but the little bit of trickling here on the early push. A little premature, they'll go down. White Wolf set up with a low amount of health. Rockets are still up. Would like to see some red on cart. Kind of stop its momentum here. We see Airwolf set up on cart, playing that objective. Rockets still up. This is a potential good defensive hold, but that's coming in, picking off reds left and right. Another 2-pick by D9, but Jelly Arthur still raining down rockets on a 4 current kill streak here. Now only about 3% away from the checkpoint. HAXX have 1 minute and 15 seconds. At least 3 push-ups and a potential overtime here. The cart is not seeing much movement. Coming in, offensive shocks and blue. But a really tight hold here by Fires. They're holding them off.
1 minute remaining.
With a minute remaining. Push coming in with shocks, trying to clear those cart riders. Long tomahawk rockets from Jelly Arthur, and we're not seeing much danger. They're not getting pop shots on him. All focus on blue side. Coming in a big group up here. One in the flank. Hopefully they called it a big opportunity to take out rockets. Jelly Arthur, oh, but he hops on cart instead. Misses a rocket opportunity. That might have been a really poor decision. I'm not sure what was going on. Rocky James had a perfect opportunity to flank and take out Jelly Arthur, but focus cart, I would say this is one of the few times. Oh, Jelly Arthur with a nice little low curve, but manages all red taken out except Jelly Arthur. No bodies on cart, and HAXX's cart focus will pay off. getting them the checkpoint with just 10 seconds left on the clock. Tom already pushed up, putting some triangle presence. And taking out 2, setting up a nice forward presence, looking for a third pick. Will go down. White Wolf finally clearing the way, but this is gonna give HAXX a lot of movement here in the early post checkpoint. Right now leading 26-8. Jelly Arthur with a ton. Iron actually 28-19. Just realized this. Top fragging for Fire right now. Top scorer is White Wolf. In terms of HAXX, Tom with a 23-17, putting the team on his backs. We'll see how this pans out as we go through, but still a nice forward presence by HAXX. Triangle hold, not giving Fire much room access, but Tenacious Dave slips by, causing havoc in the back. Finally taken out by Tom. It's gonna push up to the shotgun. SMGs go down as Tom picks him off from behind. Low on health, get some cart movement, see what he can do with just this little bit of health left. By Chiron coming in with a 2-pick, looking for that third. He's got heavy set up, rocket set up, a nice potential hold here by Fire. Chiron being an absolute menace today on the shocks, getting kills after kills and leading. And this is how you do masterful heavy work. Obviously, he has put in a lot of time, and this is the perfect map. The tight corners and shocks, making perfect opportunity for Chiron to really show his skills and shock placement. Cart slowed down now around the shock bridge here. Chiron, nice placement on main rail. On a 6-kill streak now. White Wolf not far behind. Finally taken out by Drevny. Will get a pick on both kill streakers and getting cart movement. And huge play by Drevny. And we're seeing cart slowly trek up towards the triangle room. This is the push opportunity that HAXX has been needed. But not pushing up into triangle. They are losing that resource. And this is going to give a lot of mobility towards Fire. Cart going down. Tom still alive somehow, unsure, just managing to avoid multiple Fire. White Wolf finally finishing off. Get another, and you get a third and a fourth. White Wolf with an insane 4K coming off of an 8. We get that 5th pick. White Wolf going absolutely crazy, cleaning up with a team wipe. Airwolf coming into the shotgun and take 1. White Wolf going down to Tom. A natural group up for HAXX coming in. Just a couple picks needed to get that cart moving. Gellert, they're still alive. Putting in good work with the shotgun. He'll get 1. Brave Sir Robin trading him out. And finally taken out by White Wolf. White Wolf still fighting for that shield room hold. James taking him out. He'll get a double frag. Taking out Shocks. Big push opportunity. Triangle falling to HAXX. Rocket James looking, but White Wolf, the nice pre-fire around the corner and a headshot on the cart, and a third. White Wolf cannot be stopped, clearing out the whole area on his own. Taking that top frag spot away from Chiron, currently sitting at 41-21 and not looking to stop anytime soon. HAXX need to deal with White Wolf in order to even get access to the heavies from Jelly Arthur and Chiron and Airwolf. Right, so Robin gets a pick. Big movement now as they head in towards the 86% area. Now they got to worry about that alleyway. D9 looking for, unable to place that dash pickup in time. Will go down to red side. Fire setting up, and they have a potential deep hold here, pushing into triangle, getting those resources. Tom stealing away, unable to get that triangle health. Tom with a nice double pick at range, unable to get that last one, but pulling Airwolf, White Wolf down to low health, but he gets the health pickup just in time to get another double pick. I think White Wolf today is completely incapable of simply getting 1 or 2 kills. Every time we see eyes on him, it's a kill streak. And this is going to be a big danger if White Wolf is in rhythm today. A nice dual hold between White Wolf and another Fire member. HAXX getting some movement on Cart. Drevny coming in with a single SMG. He'll go down to Airwolf with a nice placed charge shot. Cart sliding in through that 86%. Only a minute remaining. Likely will be a stop in the late 80s unless it can get some team wipes on HAXX's side. About 40 seconds remaining. Oh, and a nice curved rocket for a double pick from Brave Sir Robin. He'll get a third around Kurt, and we're seeing movement here. Only a Sliver Airwolf finally taking him out with a nice charged bounce shot. Clear out that shotgun hallway, but Tom taking him out. Looking to set the area for an early push and pulls back to meet with his team. An excellent choice. Trying to help clear the way as they come in for a nice natural group up, but Triangle still contested by HAXX. Last few seconds. They have to get the overtime push to get this cart as far as possible. Drevny with a nice timing to get a pick will get the overtime push, but fortunately no one else there to back him up. Cart will be stopped there at a nice solid 86.7%. And this really goes to show just how even these teams are right now. An 80% push and hold. Right now, going absolutely crazy on Fireside. White Wolf with a 50 and 26. Not far behind Tyron 45-31. But right now leading for Fire on the blue side push. And with a lot of cart movement himself. 40-28 with a 5,000 score. And really just really strong performances across the board. We'll see how Fire now can push cart and HAXX will hold them.
Match starts.
Let's go ahead and get eyes. Oh, let's get eyes on. Oh man, that's not what I want to do. Hold on. All right, we'll get eyes on Brave Sir Robin. Sets up in the staple room. Those flashing those golden rockets. No one on cart. Already cleared by his other teammates. Nice pick inside to take out Chiron. And oh, it's a 4 pick with a 3 on cart. Brave Sir Robin starting us off with a 4K. Oh, low on health, narrowly managing to dodge death here. Unable to make it land. Tenacious Dave finally clearing him up in the bottom house. And we've got movement as all of HAXX been cleared from the area. Nice double stack. And now at this point, strategically, HAXX put complete cart focus here all the way until about mid-incline. Fire are having to do the same thing because of just how much presence. They are trying to push forward, holding those angles. I already see bodies in the shield room. And they know how crucial it is to get that SMG hold if possible. Pushed up. Rockets coming in. I think rockets went down. Oh no, Drevny's still up with rockets. Raining down cart. It's starting to slow down around the top of the incline. We see one HAXX player behind in the staple room. Tom getting long picks from this nice angle there to get another on Jelly Arthur. He's got a 3K on him right now, looking for a 4th, but low on health. Taken out, Brave Sir Robin trading him. Cart is moving though. HAXX having some trouble getting set up. Cart cruising around, and with about a 10-second surplus. They are well on checkpoint pace. Tenacious Dave with the forward presence coming back. Probably should keep up there. Hold that main rail and a nice pick to take out those SMGs. D9 coming in. We'll take the health pickup and we see a multiple blue going down. Area still being contested. No group ups established at this point. White Wolf with another pick on a 3K right now. Looking to take out those rockets. Rockets pulling back, but no one on cart. Oh, and Tom with the 2 pick now. Tenacious Dave taking him out. Cart stopped at 3 minutes and 24, just shy of the SMG bridge. HAXX trying to get some forward presence here before really getting much movement in. Hopefully it's the right decision. Here we go. Flanked established by White Wolf. Cart is moving with a double stack. Rocket's gonna get contested here in a moment. Oh, but Drevny with a nice pick to take out the flank and multiple fire going down around Cart. HAXX established on the defense. Jelly Arthur with a nice charge shot and headshot, taking out Drevny. Can do some offensive rockets, but goes down. D9 holding the flank. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Still absolutely plenty of time. And with that trickle push from Fire, making a good pace right now. HAXX needing to set up a little bit more on cart, set up a little more forward presence, trying to stop any group ups that Fire can do. Drevny finally, it's like he's listening to me, pushing up, trying to get it, gets a 2-pick, finishing off those heavies. White Wolf will have to come in, and he is alone right now, going down to a nice distance shot from Tom. Tom is absolutely, what do you say? He is a murder at range. First shot accuracy right now, serving him well to get another kill at range. An absolute killer here. They need to take him out. Brave Sir Robin with rockets on a 7K with Rocky James not far behind at 3. Patience pick here behind. Low on health. Go down to Chiron. Chiron with another and a nice place charge shot. Shocks go down. Brave Sir Robin alone. And a big push by Fire. Needing to land those rockets. They're not landing. Finally get a nice splash damage to stop it. But Cart now only inches away. 1% from the checkpoint. And with a minute and 25, this is going to have to be an extremely strong hold. Else Fire going to get some extra time under the belt. Oh, and a nice anticipation rocket. However, checkpoint is made. Fire coming around with over a minute remaining. This is a big push on their part. Right now, still leading. White Wolf, not far behind, waiting for HAXX. White Wolf pushed up to the triangle, trying to establish space. However, Cart is still being contested. Still one Fire member. He'll go down. Tom securing triangle for HAXX here. And we're seeing a nice flank through this shotgun room. Tom realizing probably unable to win many fights alone. Will group up with his teammates to pull back. Group up and get a push here. Playing at distance though. It doesn't seem like he's wanting to push out from this shotgun. Going for picks. Jelly Arthur with a nice ricochet. I think a ricochet charge shot take him out. Still, this car is being contested here. At this point, HAXX had a nice forward presence here and had a smooth ride. Fire struggling a little bit to establish that forward presence. All the triangle resources going to HAXX on their defense. Fire in a little bit of a dangerous position here. Trying to contest that triangle, but still unable to really establish a presence there. However, they are still getting consistent movement from Objective Focus. And despite the lack of presence in triangle, HAXX struggling to get around that cart. That cart defense is just phenomenal on Fire side. Airwolf with 1. Get a health and 2. On a 3K right now, going down to a corner person, Rocky James, but traded out by White Wolf. White Wolf picking up dual SMGs, flashing up. That White's custom skin. Lots of trades here with Fire getting some opportunity here. They need to push up into triangle. Stop those avenues that HAXX has towards Cart. Drevny with a pick on Cart going down to White Wolf. I think White Wolf's still up. And pulling back, trying to group up with his teammates, but there are blue in the area, and that Cart is sitting wide open. Trying to bait players on. Rockets are up. White Wolf with 1. And White Wolf's looking for a highlight pick here, as he's just raining down fire. Going for that triangle pickup. Pushed up, trying for a spawn lock. Car is moving around the rocket bridge here. And there's that flank. And the car has had an excellent push here right under the rocket bridge into the 86%. Still not a ton of presence from Fire into the triangle. But they've been doing an excellent job just stopping big play by White Wolf, and I
Win.
nearly missed it, but a huge push from all the way. The second half of that post checkpoint was insane. Just a slow, steady push, keeping HAXX completely on their heels that entire push, and that will win Fire the first map. And with time, wow, an excellent push. Sitting on top, White Wolf with an 85-43, playing a complete disruptor role, but really nabbing that top spot in a well-deserved Chiron. 66-57 second fragging, and a lot of time on cart between Airwolf and Tenacious Dave. Kudos to them for playing that objective, really pushing that cart to the victory. On HAXX's side, we got Tom still sitting at top, 66-47, with almost an 8K score, with a really well-rounded performance from the rest of HAXX, but Fire will take the first with that objective focus and excellent play. So things looking in favor of Fire as they take the W on the first map. HAXX will need to clean their performance up a little bit in this domination on a Waterway to bring it back into this, because Fire only needing one more map win, and they take this third place slot, eliminating HAXX completely from playoffs. In terms of domination, though, these teams have not yet played a Waterway against each other. They've played a Volcano. They've played that Quarry. But they haven't done that. Launchpad was actually last time in favor of HAXX taking that Launchpad. It's a close, but Fire taking it this time. In terms of performance, trying to find some Waterways. HAXX did have a nice win against Nog in the very first cycle, taking it a 2-0, spending all the way to 25 minutes, also winning that second map with a Waterway against Sith. So far, a pretty good track record with their Waterway play. On Fire side, also taking a W against Thieves, a 3-1 Waterway against them. Both teams familiar with this map and probably well established in their metas. Fire playing Waterway against other NV with some tough opponents up there towards Dasher tier, actually. Struggle to get those wins on that domination. And HAXX taking a nice victory, I think it was cycle 4, either cycle 3 or 4, against TBDI. HAXX also taking another Waterway from Limbo. So really, in terms of track record, I will say HAXX had a slightly easier Waterway matchup, but they have won every single, HAXX has won every single Waterway that they have ever played in this season. Fire did win the first two, second two with stronger matchups towards Dasher tier. Wasn't able to get that win, so it's a little bit hard to gauge exactly who is going to take this. But in terms of lineup today, we're not seeing any, actually I should check, but I don't think we're seeing any lineup changes. Both teams playing with their payload lineups. Same players for both maps, same server as well. Flurry of fire coming from HAXX's side in the red room. Looks like they are done with discussion. Just waiting on blue team. Finish up that final preparation. And a much more calm blue side. Less absolute chaos on their team. Discussing routes and resource allocation, most likely. Heading back to the poll, I don't think I saw the final results. Poll finalized at a 40-60 split in favor of HAXX. In order for this to come to fruition, HAXX are going to have to take this, and they're going to have to take this, the CP. And I don't think they want to... Well, actually, they don't have a choice. I don't think Fire wants to take this to CP, but if they do, Fire has an opportunity. They have a good track record against HAXX on that CP. HAXX, however, could be potentially the stronger domination team today. Just out of sheer firepower, but firepower, speaking of which, still a lot coming from HAXX. Especially since they have the two wolves today. These teams have chosen best of 3 today. I think I've already iterated this before. We will not be going to a best of 5. And if you're playing on a quest 3 or quest 2, probably a good choice. Speaking of which, I wonder how many people are playing on a quest 3 right now. Would like to see how that performance is. Haven't really been able to gauge too much. I know a couple people that have played. So far, I've heard pretty good things. Looking down the calendar for the rest of the week, still no matches lined up. Negotiations are still ongoing. Both teams corralling in the middle. Looks like they'll be getting started here in a second. Thumbs up going. And there's the thumbs up. We can get the show on the road. Taking a map incoming. Will Fire take it on a 2-0 or will HAXX take this to a CP? We'll find out here. Yo, first eyes on Tenacious Dave for blue side. In the lower window, we'll take a look at Brave Sir Robin.
Red takes A.
So both players in the mini and main will take their own button. Take a base defense route. Brave Sir Robin already at B. Tenacious Dave with a long distance on the bottom rail.
Blue takes B.
Looks like current possession of B is towards HAXX with a countdown. Showing that coordination and why they've taken a 4-0 on Waterway dominations this season. But Jolly Arthur getting the counter at this base. Fire is pushed back. Finally taking out B. Jolly Arthur pushing up. Oh, but it takes an early water death. He'll be the first suicide for today. And always someone has to do it. Jolly Arthur's chance of redemption coming in. Looking for a pick at B. Finish off D9 and get possession of B. A Fire group up at B. HAXX now pushed out a little bit. Ooh, in a precarious situation, Drebney will take out Jelly Arthur,
Red takes
pushing up the dashless route to B. Did not see on the periphery and go down. Airwolf using those shocks. Shock play is a very specific meta. Requires a lot of dashing prowess.
Blue team countered. Blue team countered.
And a fire countdown,
Blue countered. Blue countered.
putting the pressure on to HAXX. But still no points yet. HAXX kind of pushed back into their base as now a lot of pressure is coming into HAXX's base from Fire. Fire still with possession of B.
Red takes C.
Rocky James looking to push into sub B.
Red takes B.
Not finding anyone, but he'll try to get the rail towards B. Little close skirmish, but he get taken down by the pistol sniper. Chiron up there.
Blue takes B.
Airwolf taking back possession of B. Looking to set up and waiting for teammates as he come in. Finds multiple reds coming down. They'll take him out as they head on to B themselves. HAXX getting possession of B. Now only with B. Fire putting in some pressure on both sides, but HAXX defense clearing out their base. Brave Robin coming in, gets one pick. Looks for another, but he is low on health. Tenacious Dave finishing him off.
Blue takes B.
So both teams, a slow start to this match as they're still trying to find their pace.
Team
Trying to establish, takes first point, but it counts out HAXX, 2 alive. But a counter at B, only with B now. Fire looking to push into HAXX's base. D9 taking him out and clearing the base.
Red takes B. Blue takes B.
White Wolf looking to make something work here in HAXX's base. Will steal a dash pickup and start the countdown for Fire. But all HAXX still alive and getting possession back at B. Oh, a countdown, 2 alive. Need to hold that button. No one there to hold it. HAXX with an easy counter at their base, opening it back up for the rest of their team.
Blue takes B. Blue takes B.
2 snipers established on HAXX's side. We do have possession of B. Fire pushed back a little into their base, but coming in for a group up in sub B and gaining possession of B. However,
Takes B.
all Fire B players taken down, looking for another push at B. A big skirmish here on top and sub B.
Blue takes
Tom unable to get the pick. Chiron with those famous shocks from this game, but goes down from behind as Rocky James gets the trade. And another trade. Jelly Arthur taking it out this time, looking to push that bottom rail. Coming in and a Fire countdown. Will this be the last little ump they need to finally seal this point?
Red takes C.
B taken back by HAXX. Drebney trying to defend base, gets a pick on Tenacious Dave, clearing the base of all Fire players. And a HAXX countdown, but all 5 Fire still alive with an easy counter. Jelly Arthur. White Wolf in base, low on dash pickups. What can he make of this? A countdown on Fire. He'll finally get another, but HAXX taking Fire's base. Both teams were opposites. Fire now only holding on to B. White Wolf on low resources.
Countered.
Brief HAXX countdown, but still Fire in HAXX's base. HAXX now only with B. White Wolf unable to be stopped on a 4K streak. And trying to hold Fire's base as long as possible. Tom finally taking him out. We'll be looking to push out. Oh, but realizes in basement, comes down, clears him out. Getting a 2-pick
Blue takes B.
and a good defensive maneuver on his part. Gonna use that long range accuracy to hold that pistol sniping position.
Red team.
And while he's up there, Fire not going to make much move, but a countdown HAXX. Only White Wolf gets the clutch counter at B, and he's gone. And a HAXX, another HAXX countdown, another White Wolf counter. A game-changing maneuver on White Wolf's part, saving it for a first point from away.
Takes A. Blue takes A. Blue team countered.
Fire countdown and some really nice maneuvering.
Countered.
Get that counter, but he'll go down. HAXX clearing their base. Both sides established. One at B on HAXX's side.
Blue takes B. Red takes B.
HAXX pushing in a Fire's
Blue
base.
takes B.
Fire taking Red's, oh no, both sides have their sides established. And HAXX pushing in. Chiron taking out Tom.
Takes B. Blue team countered.
Fire countdown.
Takes B. Blue team countered.
Trying to get those picks at B.
Takes A.
HAXX will regain their own base as Fire regains B.
Red takes B.
Chiron low on health, taken out by Tom.
Blue takes B. Red takes B.
And a nice backward dash by Tom. Excellent defensive maneuver there to hold. HAXX looking to push up. Tom will take away the dash pickup. Oh, but low on health. He'll take both dash pickups. And honestly, with the amount of fire flooding in, might be the right maneuver. And he'll get it. A 2-pick in base, stopping any fire pushes there. It's going to slow down their forward presence a little bit, but
Takes B.
at least their base is secure. A HAXX countdown, but 4 alive for Fire. Easily countered at B. And another countdown on HAXX's side, 3 alive. Multiple button holds countered at Fire's base by Chiron.
Blue takes B. Blue takes B.
We're about
Red takes B.
7 minutes into this match. Still no points. Both teams well matched on this domination. And really, there's been really no significant holds from either team. A lot of trades at every button right now. Both teams finding their match here in the 3rd place.
Blue takes A. Red takes C. Blue takes B.
A mixture of blue and red across the map. Fire with both HAXX and their base will lose HAXX's base, gain it back by Airwolf. He will get a pick, get a double pick, and that's a blue countdown. Only Rocky Chains and Drevny, but Drevny with the counter.
Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes B.
Big battle here at B, and still no points. Nearly 10 minutes now, and still yet to see any progress here from either team.
Blue takes B.
And not for lack of trying, there's been a ton of aggression here from both teams, but just a bunch of clutch counters and a really solid defense from both teams has made it nearly impossible for either team to make some headway.
Red team countered.
And a HAXX countdown here, but countered at Fire's base.
Red team.
Multiple hacks in Fire's base could be an opportunity. Oh, be a little bit out of position on Fire's side, unable to get the counter. HAXX will get the first point, and this is what they need. Losing that first payload, they have the upper hand here early on with a 1-0. It has taken 10 minutes, but if they can just hold this, we are going to be taking it to a CP. Fire, on the other hand, need to get 2 to finish this off.
Domination.
HAXX setting up their snipers at range, coming in, trying to push into B. Tom trying to use that distance. I'm not sure if he meant to pick up that rocket. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, he's trying to get that second rocket. We got 2 Rocketeers at B now. An interesting strategic decision, and Tom will make work of it. A nice arc onto that opposite B's platform.
Takes B.
And another on Chiron, taking out the pistol sniper, pushing in.
Red team.
Oh, tried to get the second. Fortunately, was distracted, but he'll go down to his own rocket. Oh my gosh, on a guided missile to take him out. Probably wasn't expecting that. A HAXX countdown, multiple HAXX countdown, and multiple counters. Airwolf with that one. Holding down B. Tom will get it last second, but 3 alive for HAXX.
Countered.
And White Wolf clutching the counter at B, pushing out. Oh, he's a little bit off position here. Might not be able to get it, and he doesn't. Second point quickly going to HAXX, and that was nearly a sub-minute second point. HAXX had a huge advantage now at 2-0, and this is looking really poor for Fire now, as HAXX might be taking this domination, taking us to a CP.
Blue takes C.
Tom taking that top dash pickup, not pushing out. Gonna wait, play a little bit reactive. Now would be the time to push up, but Tom with a 2-pick at range. He's got mobility, he needs to go. Finally choosing the moment. push up. B's taken away, but they're going to be a full aggressive push. They don't have B though.
Red takes B.
And HAXX with the counter push.
Blue takes B. Counter. Blue takes B.
White Wolf will get another at B. Get a second at B on a 3K right now. And a nice drop shot. Brave Sir Robin taking him out.
Countered.
A brief fire countdown. Fire
In 3.
now with all three, but
Blue team
4 alive for a HAXX.
countered. Red takes B.
It's going to be a tough hold. Unable to
B.
finish off that countdown.
Blue takes B.
White Wolf getting work done once again at B. Pushed up with Chiron. Chiron going down to Tom. Can't ride that rail with Tom on defense. He will mow you down. White Wolf making some moves towards sub B. Likely will meet Tom. Tom with shocks on a defense. An interesting decision. Tom mixing it up. And what? Oh, White Wolf with a nice pick at range, taking out Tom with those shocks.
Blue team
Countdown for fire. 4 alive though. It's got to be a lot of butt holds. And Brave Sir Robin taking out White Wolf and clutching that counter. Right now leading the map, White Wolf 42-24, being an absolute menace. Tom actually top fragging on his own, 42-18, but top scoring is White Wolf, playing a lot more objective over Tom, who's locked into that base defense role. And a huge play by White Wolf, getting a double pick under sub B on a 4K right now.
Blue team
Gale Arthur set up at defense, a fire countdown, only Drev me alive, but he'll clutch the counter.
Blue team scores in 3.
2 alive, needs that button hold, and there it is, fire coming back.
First round.
Showing they are not out of this. It is a 2-1 in favor of HAXX. Fire catching that first point of theirs. Now to take this to an overtime. Fire just needs to get another point. Hold on to that 25-minute mark.
Point. Red takes
Or
A.
HAXX, though, all they need is that last point to lock them in for that third map.
Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes
Shots at B. White Wolf finishing it off. Goes down at range from D9, who decides to get a second one. Notably, Gale Arthur at defense on a 6K streak right now. D9 not stopping with 4 picks at B. Finally going down to Gale Arthur. Jelly Arthur.
Red takes C.
Tom
Red
being a
team
menace in
scores
Fire's base,
counter.
pushing up.
Blue
Might be the emphasis they need to finish this off, but he'll go down. Chiron taking him out. HAXX holding on to that B, being contested by Fire. Blue streak coming in, skipping B. Brave Sir Robin moving into Fire's base.
Blue takes
Chiron
A.
picking up the kill there. D9 nabbing that dash pickup, stealing mobility, but he'll go down. Jelly Arthur, charge shot.
3, 2,
A fire countdown,
countered.
3 alive. Countered by Tom at HAXX's base, I believe.
Red takes B.
Both sides.
Takes C.
No, D9 still in Fire's base. A countdown here, only 3 alive. Airwolf, Tenacious Dave, but Tenacious Dave getting the counter, hanging on. 3 alive. White Wolf, Airwolf, Gel. They'll continue to get the counter, but Fire still in a dangerous position here,
Red takes C.
needing to continue to those counter clutches.
Blue takes A. Red
But White
takes
Wolf
A.
making space in Fire's base. No, in HAXX's base, holding off
Red
extra
takes
countdowns.
B.
Along with, no, it might have been Tom, actually.
Red team
And a HAXX countdown. Could this be it? 4 alive. Countered White Wolf.
score. Counter. Blue team scores.
Oh no, Tom in a bad position. A blue countdown. He gets the dash pickup. Countered by Rocket James early. Oh, and unable to do much with
Scores.
the lack of resources. White Wolf picking up the pick. HAXX countdown and countered by Chiron.
Blue takes B.
Sides established. Contest at
Blue
B.
takes B.
Fire winning the skirmish there. White Wolf with a pick on the top rail will go down to Brave Sir Robin as he comes out of spawn.
Blue takes B. Red team
Brave with another pick at B, trying to get that third. Or at least get the counter at B, going down to Chiron.
takes C.
Tom will trade him out and get work done. Once again, low on resources, but managing to hang in there.
Blue takes B.
And this is really becoming a battle between Tom and White Wolf.
Blue takes
But
B.
really, no really weak performances in general from really any member. A lot of strong,
Red takes B. Red
even
team
play from both teams.
countered.
HAXX with a brief countdown, countered, Gel.
Blue team scores in countered.
A momentary countdown on Fire's side, but 3 alive right now. Blood holds countered at HAXX's base. HAXX set up in their base. Fire pushed up a little bit. Oh, and a nice kick. Killed by Chiron. Oh, but a missed dash. It'll land him another pick on Rocky James. I think both players were surprised by that pick.
Blue takes B.
And a bad. Oh!
Blue takes B.
Wow, a little confusion there. Chiron still a little bit of luck and just some coincidental placement. Again, countdown, only 2 alive. Deep hold. Chiron for the W will get, and somehow, wow, and that was kind of an odd play on his part. But hey, if it works, he got the 2 pick and he got the button hold, securing a tie currently 2-2 for Fire with 7.5 minutes remaining.
Match point.
This is about as close as it gets. Both teams needing that last one. Fire for the match win. HAXX to push this to a 3rd map.
Blue takes B.
Early possession of B going to Fire. Winning the first skirmish. Multiple hacks coming in.
Red takes B.
Chiron unable to get a shot to land. Brave Sir Robin taking him out. A 5 kill streak by Tom at distance right now. No, Tom at sub B right now. A big push by HAXX.
Red team.
First countdown going to HAXX. Only Gel and Tenacious Dave, but no one holding the button.
Red team scores.
And that's a
Countered.
3 alive,
Countered.
giving opportunities for counters. Fire looking to secure the base, but 2 alive. HAXX need a button hold. Brave Sir Robin, what are you doing? Hold the button. He'll get a 2 pick. 3 alive
Countered.
and easily countered.
Blue team
Little.
scores in
Oh, another Fire countdown.
2.
Oh, only Tom alive. He's got to clutch this, and he does. Taking out a frag on White Wolf, saving it for HAXX.
Red takes
6 minutes on the clock. Will this go to an overtime, or will one team finally settle down and get that 3rd point?
Red takes B. Red team
Players spread across the map. HAXX countdown, only Chiron and Wolf. Chiron gets the counter, like always. Chiron's been absolutely clutching on the counters this entire map.
Red team scores. Countered.
HAXX countdown, 4
Blue
alive.
takes B.
Fire in a little bit of a precarious situation. They can't let these counters keep happening.
Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes B.
Battle for B right now. Red spread across the map. B with established presence at B. Now, nice pick by White Wolf. A Fire countdown. He needs that other pick, but he'll go down. Tom taking him out and shutting that push down with finality. The battle at B. Tenacious Dave taking out Brave Sir Robin, going down to Drevny. And Drevny trading out Chiron, taking the pick. Tom looking for a kill at range. But Fire using nice coverage to make sure they stay away from him.
Red takes B. Blue takes B.
Pop shots at the sniper. Take a safe play to go for that dash pickup, looking to push sub B. Fire with 2 buttons, with blue presence in HAXX's base, an opportunity for a countdown. But Tom, oh, and that was a little painful to watch. Trying to decide whether to sprint or dash.
B.
Will go down.
Blue takes B. Blue team scores.
Fire with a countdown. Oh, and we see a power play. A countdown and a hold, but a clutch once again by Drevny. But HAXX losing a player, and who isn't? But this is not a good position for HAXX to be in.
Red team scores.
In the final minutes,
Countered.
Fire just need this point to seal this. Can HAXX hold on for 4 minutes down a player? And they're doing it. Still holding on to 2. Fire pulled back into their base.
takes B.
HAXX still hanging on.
Red takes C. Red team counters.
HAXX countdown
Blue
with only
takes
4
B.
players.
Red takes B. Red takes C. Red team scores 3.
Another HAXX countdown. Oh man, if they get a point on 4, that would be legendary.
Blue team scores in the
Fire
counter.
countdown, Drevny with the counter.
Blue team scores in
Another fire countdown. Only Drevny and Tom. Oh no, and it's a wipe. Oh, a wipe on a power play. It's an awful way to lose. But unfortunately, that's just how it has to happen. Fire will finally clutch that domination, take the win, and that will be how the 3rd place is taken. Fire with a 2-map win will seal the deal, take that 3rd spot, and take those prizes. All right, let's take a look at final scoreboards. It's unfortunate D9 dropped. They did get Lally Alley in there last second, but it's just a little too late. Right now, sitting at top, Breaks are Robin. Excellent performance, 17,000. Tom sitting at 72.33, 15,000. White Wolf at top, as usual, 76 kills on a Waterway and 19,000 points. Second frag going to Chiron, and with 15,000 points, all those clutches really have to note Chiron's performance there. So that will do it for today. 2-map win for Fireside. And on a power play, man, I'm sure HAXX a little disappointed. They did hold on super long and got multiple countdowns on their side, but you know, it's not really a matter of if it happens, but when it happens, when you're in that power play situation, just not much you can do. All right. Well, congratulations to Fire, a really well-earned 3rd place. They sat at that number 1 seed slot entering into playoffs. They've really dominated Walker tier, and they did go up against Bandit, a tough team to go in playoffs, but they will nab that 3rd slot. HAXX getting knocked out of playoffs. Strong performances in general, though, and they'll be looking to come back next season. All right. Well, that will about do it here for us here at Dash League Network. We appreciate you guys being here to spectate. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. I'm just going to assume that you guys have. More matchups this weekend. At least two more 3rd places coming in. And the Sprinter and Walker tier finals coming down the road this weekend. 4 matches. Not scheduled yet, but they'll be down the road. And the 18th for Dash tier finals. All right. Well, I've been Kastle. I've enjoyed being here. You guys have a great rest of your day and afternoon, evening. See you next time.